What's up guys, Big M here, and in today's video we're going to be giving a bit of context to Parachute Regiment Bayonet Training. If you like what you see, please hit that like and subscribe, it massively helps out the channel. You can also find me on Twitch too, I'll post my link in the description below. Let's get into it.
Paratroopers are designed to kill Joe. This is your job. This is what you've chosen to do.
I just want to reiterate that point really quick. In the British Army and in the Parachute Regiment, it is completely voluntary. You do not have to be there. You do not have to join. Okay, so if it's not for you and you can't hack it, then go. But yeah, this is completely voluntary.
You want to close and kill the enemy and bayonet him in the face. He wants to kill and behead British soldiers. You gonna let that happen? No!
As you can see here, the recruits, or Joe, they are all absolutely blowing. They are absolutely fatigued. And I remember when I was doing my bayonet training, the build up before you even get into the lanes where you actually do the stabbing is really hard going, physically and mentally. So I definitely feel for these guys here, these young recruits. Yeah, they would have been thrashed before this. And yeah, you can tell.
Who's got it about them to close up and kill the enemy? Who's got the bollocks, Joe? Who's got the minerals to get amongst it?
The corporals here, the staff here, need to see in these recruits if they've got what it takes. Joining the Parachute Regiment, joining the army, joining the military, the ultimate job is to go and kill the enemy. That is the goal of the Parachute Regiment, is to go and kill the enemy. And the reason why we do bayonet training is to see if you've mentally got what it takes to be up close and do the job.
Who wants to be a paratrooper? What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood! Joe, this is what we're all about.
What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. Okay, you may think this is like brainwashing and indoctrinating, and it is. But like I just mentioned, they need you to be able to do the job. There's no yes or no, there's no niceties or political correctness in war. You know, it's either kill or be killed. They need you to be in a certain mindset, and they need you to be a certain way. So this is what it's all about.
About closing and killing with enemy.
Exactly.
If you haven't got 100% aggression and you don't want to go in and do that job, then you'll get killed.
Just looking at these recruits, they look so young. I mean, I joined when I was 18 myself, so these are young guys looking to join the Parachute Regiment. And as one of the screws, or one of the corporals said then, it's all about aggression. Because when the metal meets the meat out on ops, that's going to be the difference. That's going to be the difference between you coming home or not, you know, so it's very important.
You've got to think on the other end of that, there's another person with 100% aggression. So your aggression has got to outmatch his aggression, and you've got to be able to take it to him.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
He's going to kill you, or you're going to kill him. Simple as. It's down the middle, black and white.
And that's it. It is literally kill or be killed.
So the more aggression you've got that's going to aid you in taking his life, you need to show it. You need to have that about you. And if he's as aggressive as you, then you've got a fight in your hand.
He's young looking.
I'm 17 and I'm the youngest bloke in the platoon. I did some work experience with the army, and I was initially I wanted to go to the Marines. He said, "Why don't you join the paras? They're better." And I thought, "Who are the paras?" I knew who the paratroopers were, but so I looked into it and thought, "Yeah, it's definitely for me. It's the hardest training you can do."
You can see here that these recruits are absolutely head to toe soaking wet. They would have been leper crawling through mud, through rivers. They would have been absolutely pushed to their physical limit before they even started the bayonet lanes. Because, like I mentioned earlier, this is to test mental resilience and aggression. They need to eliminate all the other factors to see what you've got, to see what you're made of, to see if you've got what it takes.
I want a bit of that.
And trust me, it is a lot tougher than it looks.
I am originally from Afghanistan. I grew up in a war zone. There were fightings, there were gunshots every day on the road going on. And that was basically my childhood, growing up to that days and seeing dead bodies and killings from an early stage of that age. The paratroopers that I met in Afghanistan, they kind of stood out to me because they were more braver and they were like going in first for anything. And that kind of attracts you that, yes, I want to be part of that regiment and I want to be part of that pride wearing that maroon beret.
If you cannot fucking stab a fucking standing still dummy, how are you supposed to kill someone who wants to kill you? Do you understand? Yes, Corporal! Advance!
Everything in this particular instance is adrenaline building. You're fatigued. Your body is literally fatigued. Your legs feel like lead. Your arms don't feel like they can operate. It is all about who has got that aggression, who has got that determination to survive, who has got that determination to kill.
Fucking hell, Joe! You couldn't scare fucking girl guides! Bit of fucking aggression! You're about to kill the enemy!
They're very scary, but if you don't mess around, you won't get a slice. But you don't want to piss them off. They're paratroopers. They're naturally very scary blokes when prodded.
I remember being in training myself, and yeah, you know, the corporals, the full screws, you don't want to piss them off. Okay, so they're like your idol, and you sort of fear them at the same time. All right, so this is what you want to aspire to be. You want to be a paratrooper. So at that moment in time, you idolize them, but you don't want to get on the wrong side of them. So it's good. It's important.
Get fucking up here now!
This again, like the video, you know, you might look at this video as an outsider and think it doesn't look that bad, but this is obviously taken from a snippet from ITV, so they're only showing certain elements of it. They don't show the complete thrashing in between the footage. They don't show the thrashing before they even get to these lanes. And as you can see by his mannerism, he's running uphill already. He is absolutely fatigued. I remember doing it, and it is extremely tiring. Let me know your experiences. If you did bayonet training, let me know how you got on. Did you enjoy it?
Start running now! Get on it!
Every ounce of your body,
Joe!
lead,
People want to send
heavy.
you back to your family in a fucking box!
It is quite sort of mentally and emotionally battering.
Yeah.
It's not in a way that people, say, watching this or watch on Civvy Street would think. You definitely have to live it and experience it to really understand, because people, so many people sort of serving and veterans talk to me beforehand, say, it's a mental game. And I thought, right, just keep going. But it's so much more than that. And
So true.
I don't think people will realise until they come here and experience it.
Get in, Nathan!
So true. Like, you can look at it as from an outsider's point of view, and you would not get that true appreciation until you actually do it. It is very mentally testing, and it's very physically demanding, and it has to be. It literally has to be. So, and like I said earlier, you know, it's completely voluntary. If you can't hack it, if it's not for you, that's fair enough. Go and do something else. This job isn't for everyone. It never will be for anyone. It's only a certain amount of people who do this.
Get in! In front of you! Get in!
Never be a paratrooper if you are not more aggressive than this.
Joe, this is where the metal meets the fucking meat. Both of you fucking need to take a hard fucking look at yourselves. Is this the profession that you want, Joe? Yes, Corporal! Well, we'll see again. Let's go. Back to the start. You're both going again. Get away!
Go again.
Get down!
That is mentally testing. They're doing it on purpose to test you mentally. When you think you've got nothing left and you feel like you've got nothing left, they make you do it again. People crack, people quit, people leave. That's just it. They'll do it, and they need to break you down. They need to break that weakness out of you and break you down to nothing so they can rebuild you into what they need you to be. And this is the way. This is how it's done.
Up to that gate! No! Go, ball! Can't run.
Right,
Cheers,
walk
mate.
around. Yeah, use this as a rest period, okay? Done the shit before. Yeah, keep walking, mate. Describe that for me.
Fucking horrid. Disappointing. Fucking. Trying to fucking run.
Yeah. And as you can see there, you know, he's very disappointed with himself, and, you know, he's just beating himself up about it. But bayonet training, parachute regiment style, what's your thoughts? Do you think you can hack it? You know, let me know if you've done it before in the bayonet. Let me know your experiences. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, let's see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.